Hello friends, welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics. We are continuing the Milady Nails book, part 1 of chapter 2, check-in. What is an organ? Name the 11 body systems and their main functions. Identify the 5 functions of the skeletal system. The skeletal system is the physical foundation of the body. Humans are born with 300 bones. However, some fuse together over time, so eventually the body ends up with 206 bones that vary in size and shape and are connected by movable and immovable joints. Osteology is the study of anatomy, structure, and function of the bones. OSAHS means bone and is used as a prefix in many medical terms, such as osteoarthritis, a joint disease. Except for the tissue that forms the major part of the teeth, bone is the hardest tissue in the body. It is composed of connective tissue consisting of about 1/3 organic matter, such as cells and blood, and 2/3 minerals, mainly calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. Skeletal system. How is this important? For a nail technician to be successful, it is important to understand the body's skeletal structure and mechanics. More than half the bones in your entire body are found in your hands and feet, which are the support system for the entire body. The five primary functions of the skeletal system include 1. Giving shape and support to the body. 2. Protecting various internal structures and organs. 3. Serving as attachments for muscles and act as levers to produce body movement. 4. Helping produce both white and red blood cells, one of the functions of bone marrow. 5. Storing most of the body's calcium supply, as well as phosphorus, magnesium, and sodium. Did you know people often complain of joint pain, which is usually caused by inflammation of the tissues surrounding the joint? Did you know the purpose of fingernails is to provide protection for the delicate tips of the phalanges in the hand? If a phalange is accidentally broken, the finger loses much of its fine dexterity and has a more difficult time picking up very small objects, such as sewing needles and coins. A joint is the connection between 2 or more bones of the skeleton. There are 2 types of joints: movable, such as elbows, knees, and hips, and immovable, such as the pelvis or skull, which allows little or no movement. Bones of the arms and hands. Important bones of the arms and hands include the following: humerus, the uppermost and largest bone of the arm, extending from the elbow to the shoulder. Ulna, the longer bone of the forearm. It is larger at the elbow than at the wrist and is located on the little finger side of the hand. Did you know painful inflammation involving the carpus area can be caused by repetitive motions, such as flexing your wrist excessively or locking it in a bent position while using a nail file? Keeping the wrist straight without flexing while filing can help prevent these injuries. Radius, the shorter of the 2 bones of the forearm. It is the largest at the wrist and located on the thumb side of the hand. Carpus, the wrist, a flexible joint composed of a group of 8 small, irregular bones held together by ligaments. Metacarpus, bones of the palm of the hand, part of the hand containing 5 bones between the carpus and phalanges. Phalanges, bones of the fingers or toes or digits. Bones of the leg, ankle, and foot. The 4 bones of the legs are the femur. It's a heavy bone, long, that forms the leg above the knee. The tibia is the larger of the 2 bones that form the leg below the knee. The tibia may be visualized as a bump on the big toe side of the ankle. The fibula is the smaller of the 2 bones that form the leg below the knee. The fibula may be visualized as a bump on the little toe side of the ankle. The patella, also called the accessory bone, forms the cap of the knee joint. The ankle joint is made up of three bones: the tibia, which comes down from the leg, the fibula, which comes down from the leg, the talus, or ankle bone, of the foot. The foot is made up of 26 bones. These can be subdivided into three general categories: 7 tarsal bones, 5 metatarsal bones, which are long and slender, like the metacarpal bone in the hand, 14 bones called phalanges, which compose the toes. The phalanges of the feet are similar to the hand's phalanges, which are commonly called finger bones. There are 3 phalanges in each toe, except for the big toe, which has only 2. List the primary functions of the skeletal system. Recognize the voluntary muscles involved in the nail service. The muscular system is the body system that covers, shapes, and supports the skeletal tissue. It contracts and moves various parts of the body. Muscular system. How is this important? The nail technician must be concerned with the voluntary muscles that control movements of the arm, hands, lower legs, and feet. It is important to know that these muscles are located and what they control. These muscles become fatigued from excessive work or injury and can benefit greatly from the massaging techniques you can incorporate into your service. Proper massage not only helps to relax and de-stress your clients, but can be therapeutic as well. Myology is the study of the structure, function, and diseases of the muscles. The human body has over 600 muscles, which are responsible for approximately 40% of the body's weight. Muscles are fibrous tissue that have the ability to stretch and contract according to the demands of the body's movement. There are 3 types of muscular tissue. Striated muscles, also called skeletal muscles, are attached to the bones and are voluntary or consciously controlled. Striated skeletal muscles assist in maintaining the body's posture and protect some internal organs. Non-striated muscles are smooth muscles, are involuntary, and function automatically without conscious will. These muscles are found in the internal organs of the body, such as digestive or respiratory systems. Cardiac muscle is the involuntary muscle that is the heart. This type of muscle is not found in any other part of the body. A muscle has 3 parts. The origin is the part that does not move. It is attached to the skeleton and is usually part of a skeletal muscle. The insertion is the point attached to a muscle where more movement occurs. The belly is the middle part of the muscle. Pressure in massage is usually directed from the insertion to the origin, moving toward the belly of the muscle. Muscular tissue can be stimulated by massage, pressure and friction created by hand, electric vibrator, or water jets. Electrical current, high frequency, or Faraday alternating or interrupted current. Infrared light, heating lamps, and normal component of natural sunlight. Dry heat, heating caps, moist heat, steamers or warm steam towels, nerve impulses through the neurons of the nervous system. Muscles that attach the arm to the body. The muscles that attach the arm to the body are briefly summarized below. Latimus dorsi, a large flat triangular muscle covering the lower back. Pectoralis major and pectoralis minor, muscles of the chest that assist the swinging movements of the arm. Serratus anterior, muscle of the chest that assists in breathing and in raising the arm. Trapezius, muscle that covers the back of the neck and upper and middle region of the back, rotates and controls swinging movements of the arm. Muscles of the shoulder and arm. There are 3 principal muscles of the shoulders and upper arms: bicep, muscle producing the contour of the front and inner side of the upper arm. They lift the forearm and flex the elbow. Deltoid, larger triangular muscle covering the shoulder joint that allows the arm to extend outward and to the side of the body. Tricep, large muscles that cover the entire back of the upper arm and extends the forearm. The forearm is made up of a series of muscles and strong tendons. As a nail technician, you will be concerned with exteriors, muscles that strengthen the wrist, hand, and fingers to form a straight line. Flexors, extensor muscles of the wrist are involved in bending the wrist. Pronators, muscles that turn the hand inward so the palm faces down. Supinator, muscles of the forearm that rotates the radius forearm outward and the palm upward. Muscles of the hand. The hand is one of the most complex parts of the body. With many small muscles, the overlap from joint to joint, providing flexibility and strength to open and close the hand and fingers. Abductors, muscles that separate the fingers. Abductors, muscles that separate the fingers. Adductors, muscles at the base of each finger that draw the fingers together. Muscles of the lower leg and foot. As a nail technician, you will use your knowledge of the muscles of the foot and leg during a procedure. The muscles of the foot are small and provide proper support and cushioning for the foot and leg. The muscles of the lower leg include the extensor digitorum longus, bends the foot up and extends the toes. The tibialis anterior covers the front of the shin. It bends the foot upward and inward. The peroneus longus covers the outer side of the calf and inverts the foot and turns it outward. The peroneus brevis originates on the lower surface of the fibula. It bends the foot down and out. The gastrocnemius is attached to the lower rear surface of the heel and pulls the foot down. The soleus originates at the upper portion of the fibula and bends the foot down. The muscles of the feet include the flexor digi minimi. Oh, that's amusing. Moves the little toe. The flexor digitorum brevis moves lesser toes and helps maintain balance while walking. The abductor hallucis moves the greater toe and helps maintain balance while walking and standing. The abductor abductor digiti minimi. No, that's still not right. I apologize. But I am not AI. I am human, so I appreciate your tolerance of my improper pronunciations. That will do it for this video. We will continue this book in other videos. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you listening. I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day.